What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Deontay Wilder, I know this is not necessarily new news. It's new news to the channel, and I need to counterpunch it because it was asked of me about what he said about Jermell Charlo. And this is what he said about Jermell Charlo. He said Jermell Charlo needs to be slapped. I'd say that to his face. Wow. Okay. Let me counterpunch. I know why Deontay Wilder says that. He's very opinionated himself. I think for Wilder, I think he needs to respect other people that are opinionated. You know, another strong black fighter like Jermell Charlo, right? People say what they want to say. People, you know, have their own opinions. Okay, just like himself, he's very opinionated. So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you know, the man said what he said. He didn't say, he said that, man, you know, race didn't have anything to do with you getting beat. You got beat because the other dude was better than you. Didn't matter what he looked like. Didn't matter if it was black, white, purple, red, pink, or whatever. And that don't make you a fucking coon for saying that. Don't make you an Uncle Tom or fucking Sambo or whatever. Because I've been called them all. But at the end of the day, you got somebody else, same color, that's saying, hey, that don't have anything to do with it. You fucked up that fight. You weren't prepared and you got your ass beat. And for this reason, this is why Deontay says Jermell needs to be slapped. See, the type of mentality that Wilder has is kind of dangerous. But, you know, I'd say that to his face. Well, let's counter that. What did you say to Tyson Fury when you saw the motherfucker? You just stared at him and looked at him. You didn't counter nothing. You didn't reply. You didn't comment. You just said that little bullshit poem. You know? So you're talking about telling this guy because he had an opinion. Oh, I slap you and I tell that to your face. I mean, what does that really mean? First of all, what is it really going to prove? You know, you don't need those type of problems. You need to focus on your fight. Why would you worry about what Jermell Charlo says? Jermell Charlo was just like, yo, this is what it is. But it's good to know, it's refreshing to know and understand something, people, that just because Jermell Charlo's a PBC fighter don't mean he don't have an opinion. You know, and he ain't the first person that was over on that banner that said, hey, yo, Deontay is this or Deontay's that, or he needs to do this, he needs to do that. You know, I just think that Wilder, as I know, he doesn't take criticism well. He can say he don't care, but come on, you can't say you don't care and then you say some shit like, oh, well, you need to be slapped in his face. He needs to be slapped, and I tell him in his face. Come on, man, you can't say you don't care. Just say, hey, I'm a sensitive person. People, what they say, that it can piss me off and it can affect me, and this is what I'm going to do about it. Don't fucking sit back and say, man, I don't care, man, I'm cool. No, you're not cool when it comes to someone talking about you. You don't like it. You don't like it. Your family don't like it. Your friends don't like it. Your fucking fans don't like it. They don't like people talking about you. You are blessed by those people, but you are over secure. Okay. You're overprotected when it comes to that. Everyone's open to criticism. So was Jermell Charlo. Shit, he was outboxed by Tony Harrison the first time. But at the end of the day, he got his shit back. And I hope Wilder does the same because I want the brother to prevail. But doing all this shit saying, hey, man, I'll slap Jermell Charlo. Dude, first of all, Jermell Charlo is like 40, 50 pounds under you. So maybe more, right? Shit. Then you're talking about, oh, he needs to be slapped. Why? Because he said that about you? Because he don't give a fuck about your narrative and the shit you trying to push? Because it's all bullshit. If he was the better man that night, he would have beat Tyson Fury. Fuck everything else. I don't care about all that other shit. You know, those are it's real racial issues, but this fucking ain't one of them. So don't use that shit unless it's necessary. This time, it's not necessary. So with these guys saying, hey, with him saying Jermell Charlo needs to be slapped for what he said, I think that was excessive, right? And there's too much excessive shit going on in America as it is. Counterpunch. So I think that he needs to chill out, really. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder's terms or comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.